And there we have it. It is the Sunday night of the Motocross of Nations here at St. Jean d'Angely in France. And Team USA have done it for the 7th time in a row with 22 overall wins. And I'm lucky enough to be able to sit here and have a chat with these three guys who have just raced for the whole day. Starting off, Blake Baggett. Now what an amazing day for you to come to the Motocross of Nations for the first time and walk away with a win. I mean, what's your first words with that?
Yeah, incredible or amazing would be best to describe it. But I couldn't have done it without the whole Team USA, Ryan Villapoto, Ryan Dungey, the best teammates I could ever ask for. And it's just been great, you know, still trying to soak it all in and get a feel for it. These fans are crazy, but I got to give it up to Team USA, Monster Energy, Pro Story, Kawasaki, Thor, Parts Unlimited, Vans, Volcom, Traxxas, Alden Baker, my mom, my dad, just my girlfriend, everybody, thank you, and my teammates, of course.
Of course, but you know, for you as well, the first race was, it was tough for you. Like, you know, you had a few mistakes or a few problems. Did this like make you feel quite uneasy, or were you worried about it? Like, what was going through your head, like, when all of this was happening?
No, I was definitely worried. You know, I kind of had a big crash the first one, and then the second one I got stuck underneath the fence. So it was a rough day for me, but without these guys, we wouldn't have been able to get it done.
Well, at the end of the day, you know, you've won the Motocross of Nations no matter what. You were lucky enough to be part of that team. So now, are you going to be heading home back to America next week?
No, we're actually going to hang out here. We're going to go to Italy and stuff for a week and then head back to America.
Kind of a vacation for you, I guess, over in Europe. And Supercross going into next year, is that what you're planning?
Yeah, for sure. Supercross for Mitch Payton, Monster Energy, Kawasaki.
Excellent, and congratulations as well on your AMA Outdoors national season for you as well. So Blake Baggett, there we have it. First time Motocross of Nations and went away with that win. I'm going to pass over to Ryan Villapoto. Not too sure if he's going to hear me, as there's quite a lot of noise over here. I'm going to swap places with you if that's all right. Ryan Villapoto, that win for you must have felt great. It's not the first time you've been on the winning team, but you've done it, and like you say, that first moto wasn't great, but you still made it up there throughout the pack, but that last moto was really what you're going to go away with, you know, thinking about.
Yeah, no, it was unreal. You know, I was looking a little shaky there going into that last moto, and they told us before we went out that a 1-2 would secure the deal. So, you know, Ryan went to the inside, I lined up on the outside a little bit, and we both got great starts, and you know, just rode smart, rode fast, and came away with the 1-2.
Like I said to Blake, that must have been a little bit nerve-wracking when you're going in. If you're not starting, you know, the weekend on having such a great start, and then you're thinking, oh God, I've got to get this result. Is that a lot of pressure?
Yeah, I mean, it's pressure for sure, but I think we all perform well under pressure. This was probably the hardest track that I've ever rode on, to just not to learn the actual track, but to learn the dirt. There's a lot of rock in it, and the base is super hard. So, you know, for all of us, we made some bike changes, made it better for us. But yeah, it was a tough track, and you know, it's just unreal feeling to get my 4th win, Blake's 1st, Ryan's 3rd, I think. So, like I said, unreal. So.
Well, this year has kind of been an unreal year for you, hasn't it, Ryan? I mean, Supercross, Outdoor Nationals, and now the Motocross of Nations. I mean, what can you say about your whole year, really?
I mean, it's been a hell of a year. Couldn't have done it without everybody behind me. It takes a team, it takes the right people, great people behind you. So, you know, I'm just the one out there on the track riding. Everybody else is putting the bike together, putting the puzzle together, and I put the last piece in normally, and that's on the weekends.
Excellent. Well, I'm sure everyone learned a lot from me this weekend. It's been a pleasure to be able to, you know, watch all you guys ride. So congratulations, Ryan Villapoto there on Team USA as well.
Thank you.
And we'll pass over to Ryan Dungey. Oh, perfect. We'll swap over here. Well, I'll just sit here with the chamber and trophy between me. And Ryan Dungey. Now, that weekend, it was tough. Like we've said, the weather conditions have changed. Everything was crazy this weekend, from during the races, between the races. Overall, obviously, you've got the overall win, but how was the weekend for you?
It was amazing. I mean, I guess from start to finish, with a little bit of rain that kind of played a little bit of a factor, but, you know, I think at the end of the day, and walking away with the win, it's amazing. You know, my teammates, Blake, Ryan, rode great, and it's cool that we all connected and bonded together and worked for that overall victory, and it takes a group of people to make this happen, but just really happy on the day we could walk away with it.
I think all the fans were excited to see you guys come over and ride, of course, but I remember watching in first practice, I was looking at you riding, you were so smooth out there. I mean, Christophe Pourcel actually got a faster lap time at that point, but you looked so Did you feel it? Because I know that track's not one that you would feel comfortable on.
I definitely didn't feel comfortable. Not out it was a little greasy and sticky, but you know, France has been great. You know, the fans are amazing. Whether, you know, from that, they're really welcoming, you know, which is very cool. But it's cool. You know, the track really was a little bit harder, a little rockier, and a little bit of elevation. It was a lot of fun, you know. And with the 1-2 at the end of there, we were able to wrap it up. And family and friends, all at Team USA. It was very cool.
And your trip to France, I mean, how's that been in general?
It's great. It's my first time to France, and it's definitely been an excitement since we got here. It's been a really joy and being here, and something I've always looked forward to since I was a young kid, and as well as Ryan and Blake as well. So it's cool to be here in France and somewhere, a whole nother country.
I mean, that must be a really big difference as well, because obviously last year at Lakewood, Colorado, you were at home, really, weren't you? You had your English, well, American people around you, English-speaking country. It was probably all a lot smoother, but coming here, it's all a bit crazy. But taking away the win, I know obviously it was your home race last time, but is it still mean as much to you being in France?
Absolutely. You know, I mean, being at home last year, you're comfortable. You know, you got your whole team behind you, but when you go to another country, you're on a different time zone, you're out of your element, everything's just different, you know, and it's up to the people around you to make you feel comfortable and get things working and right attitude, and it's really an exciting way to end the year like this, and with everybody here and all of America too, and it's very amazing.
Well, I can't imagine how many people in America are right now watching the TV, watching you, and going crazy and having quite a few parties. But from now on, what's your plan? From now, I guess, until either Supercross outdoors, what's your plan?
Just getting ready for the 2012 season. Supercross is right around the corner. Not much of a break, but we'll get a little bit of a time and get things rolling in the right direction. And just really excited to keep preparing and for the 2012 season.
Excellent. Well, congratulations, Ryan Dungey, the third member on the team there. And as I say that, the rain is starting to pour, which has been doing on and off all year. So I think we're going to leave it at that. But we have here, for the 7th time in a row, the 2011 Motocross of Nations winners with Blake Baggett, Ryan Villapoto, and Ryan Dungey. So congratulations, and just wait for next year, everybody.